Howdy Everybody. It's your pal Misty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. I have another Would You Rather tag from G and Nikki at 2fat2furious. This is another Get to Know Me tag, which, in my mind, all of the tags are a Get to Know Me tag because the way I answer the question kind of tells you a lot about the way my brain works. So let's just go ahead and jump into these questions. Question number 1. Be the smartest or most charming person in the world. Do I get to keep my current level of smartness? I feel like I have a fairly good level of smartness that I'd like to keep. If I can keep that, then charming. I think probably charming. I mean, being really smart is really nice, I'm sure. But if you're charming, I feel like charming people have an easier time going through life than smarter people. So just for something different, I'd probably say I'd rather be charming. You don't have to use it for bad. For some reason, why when I think of charming do I think of like using it for evil? You shouldn't. And my brain wants to a little bit, but I wouldn't. But I mean, if you're charming, you can have power to get things that you want, and those things don't have to be bad. You can use charming for good, and that's what I would do. Question number 2. Never have internet access again, or never take an airplane again. Never have internet or never take an airplane. First of all, I've only been on an airplane a couple of times. Like less than a dozen times have I even been on an airplane to travel somewhere. I've never been outside of the United States. I would like to, but if I didn't have internet, I wouldn't have met anybody that I would want to travel to see. And just to go to a new place is fun, but there's so much here in the United States. I could just stay here and see plenty in the rest of my life. But if I had internet, I could still at least talk to all y'all. And I mean, there's boats, there's other forms of transportation. Heck, maybe one day I'll finally be able to fly, because that seems to come up in a lot of these. Oh, Misty. Yeah, I'd have to say I'd rather not be able to take an airplane. I need internet. That's how I met so many people, is on the internet. I couldn't do YouTube without the internet. I would definitely keep the internet and lose the airplane. Question number 3. Never be able to speak again or always have to say everything on your mind. I think we already know I say everything on my mind. I mean, I guess I don't have to, but I do. I can't help myself. It just comes out of my mouth. I do actually have a filter that I use a lot, especially at work. The filter is always on at work, but after that I get the filter is a lot of work, so y'all just get whatever Misty's brain thinks. So I'm gonna have to go with just saying whatever is true, because that's what I do anyway. Question number 4. Have a photographic memory or be able to forget anything you want. So I already kind of have a photographic memory, to be honest. If I see it, chances are I will remember it. I'm a very visual learner. Gosh, that one is kind of tricky because I mean, there are things in everyone's life, I guess, that you'd like to forget, but if I forgot it, would I be the same person I am today? I don't think so. I think all of those experiences make us who we are. And so, although it would be nice to forget some things, I don't think I would want to. Question number 5. Never watch TV again or never eat your favorite food again. What? No tacos? I can't. I mean, just go without TV. I'd still have my phone. I'd still have my tablet. I would still have access to everything. I'm going no TV. I can't go no tacos. Are y'all crazy? Yeah, I'm keeping my favorite food. You can have my TV. I can watch on a tiny screen. That's fine. I'll be okay. Question number 6. Be the only person in the world to live a happy life, or the only person in the world to live an unhappy life. Oh, I don't want to put unhappy on anybody, even myself. But being the only happy person seems awfully selfish. Being the only unhappy person, if everybody else was happy and you're the only unhappy person, I feel like you'd be around such positive spirit and energy all the time, it might not be as bad. Rather than you being the only happy person and all that energy around you being negative. I'm going to go with I would be the only unhappy person. Question number 7. Be the first person to discover a habitable planet, or be the inventor of a drug that cures a deadly disease. Do I want to find a planet that we can live on, or do I want to prevent a deadly disease? What would be the point of living somewhere else if we were dying from this disease? Why did I get all deep all of a sudden? I feel over the last. Anyway, I would have to cure the disease. I don't want people to die if I can stop it. And right now, although the planet may not be in the best shape according to some, I mean, it's still habitable. We're on it. So for now, I would have to say I would cure the disease. Maybe far in the future I would change my mind or my answer. But right now, save people. Question number 8. Get a paper cut every time you touch paper, or bite your tongue every time you eat. Eat as in eat or drink, because I drink a lot and don't eat as much. No, I've been eating a lot more actually. I would have to say get a paper cut whenever I touch paper, because I will go. When was the last time I touched paper? Let me think. Let me talk to y'all and think about when was the last time I touched. It just doesn't happen that much anymore. When I got my inspection, so last week. So I did touch paper last week, but I just ate today. I feel like I touch paper way less. So I would have to go get a paper cut every time I touch paper, because a lot of the times I'm not doing that. Question number 9. Always get stuck in traffic, or always have slow internet. I do not like slow internet. It's very inconvenient, and maybe you don't realize if you have slow internet how inconvenient it is, but if you have fast internet and then you don't have it, oh my goodness, it's not the funnest time to ever have. I'm just saying. So I mean, I would have to go be stuck in traffic. We all know I leave early on time anyway to anticipate traffic. I live in Houston. It's traffic all day and night. Maybe from like 3 to 5 a.m. there's not a bunch of cars. But there's still a bunch. Even then. It's traffic all day, every day. But it's not traffic. It's just normal. And so, yeah, I'd rather be stuck in traffic than have slow internet. At least if I'm stuck in traffic, I could do something on my phone while we're sitting there. Question number 10. Be able to make anyone fall in love with you, or be able to read minds? Be able to read minds or make someone fall in love with me? I feel like making someone fall in love with you is never a good plan, because if you make it happen, then it wasn't meant to be, and I'm a meant to be love kind of person. So I would rather read minds. I probably wouldn't, but And let's be honest, look, if you really want to be honest, if you want to make somebody fall in love with you, if you had the ability to read their mind, you would know what they were thinking, and you could probably do that anyway. So, ability to read minds. Although I don't think I would use it, but I'd rather have that ability because making someone fall in love with me doesn't feel like anything I'd be interested in. Question number 11. Be allergic to chocolates or be allergic to smartphones? I use my phone all the time. I use it for my YouTube. I use it in daily life. If I was allergic to my smartphone, that would be a problem. If I was allergic to chocolate, not so much. I wasn't even a chocolate fan before I started keto. For those of you who may not know, your pal Misty didn't ever really like chocolate. Chocolate peanut butter cups, pretty much the only chocolate that I ever really enjoyed. But now that I'm sugar-free and I have the sugar-free chocolate, it's actually not bad. I like it. I eat it from time to time, a couple times a week, some weeks. Just depends on my mood. Sometimes I'll go a month or two and not have any chocolate. So I would rather be allergic to chocolate because, again, that would be easier to give up than the smartphone. Go with the one that impacts you the least. And for me, that would be chocolate. So I'd rather be allergic to chocolate. Question number 12. Live one life for 1,000 years or live 10 lives for 100 years each? I would not want to live 1,000 years as the same life if given the opportunity to live 10 different lives. I don't know what that would be like, though, to live somebody else's life. But I'd be curious. Am I still kind of me? Are we talking about like I still get to be me and somebody else? Am I aware? I don't know. I still feel like in either 100 years is a long time for us these days. I mean, if I live to be 100 in this life, wow, impressive, right? I mean, it's really impressive when people live to be 100. If I could do that 10 times, I think I'd rather do that than live one life the rest of my life. I don't know, feels like a better adventure. Question number 13. Lose $1,000 or lose all your phone contacts? I would rather lose all my phone contacts. I know my mama's number, my dad's number, both of my best friend numbers, and anybody else. I mean, I got other ways to contact you. And most of you I don't talk to on the telephone anyway. And if we're talking about my work phone, I could lose all of them contacts. I got them all saved in a document on my computer, so it wouldn't really be that big of a loss. $1,000 is a lot. I wouldn't want to lose $1,000, and it'd be more inconvenient to lose $1,000 than to lose all my contacts, because most of the people I don't talk to via their phone. I talk to them via like social media, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, those types of things. So I'd rather lose my contacts. Question number 14. Always be 10 minutes late and be prepared, or always be 20 minutes early but unprepared? Oh, that's not fair. I like to be early and prepared. Okay, would I rather be late and prepared or early and not prepared? I get to be 20 minutes early or 10 minutes late. I never want to be late, ever. I feel like in 20 minutes I could prepare. Can I prepare in 20 minutes? That's how I used to study for tests in schools. Everybody would be real mad because they studied all night and I'd study in between class up until that class. I would have to... Oh no, I can't be late, but I can't be unprepared. Do I have a good reason for being? No, always. I mean, if they always know I'm 10 minutes late, wouldn't they just start to expect that and be like, she'll be here, she'll be prepared, don't worry. This one makes me feel nervous inside. That's funny. I would have to say, oh no, I don't know what to say. I feel like I could at least prepare some in 20 minutes. And I'm pretty good at last minute things, procrastination. I'm going to go, I'd rather be 20 minutes early and unprepared and use those 20 minutes to prepare. That's cheating probably, but you didn't say what I could do or not do in them 20 minutes, so I'm preparing in them 20 minutes. It's better than being late. It's still better than being late. Question number 15. Lose all your money and valuables or all the pictures you have ever taken. Lose all of my valuables, lose my stuff, or lose my pictures. I mean, some of my stuff is my pictures. I love photos. Photos are my favorite. I should take more photos. I mean, what valuables, photos? Oh, that's really trickier than I thought it would be when I first read it. Oh no, we're getting stumped on the last few. We started off good, we got a little serious, now we're getting stumped on the last questions. I think I'd rather have all the photos. I like photos. Photos capture a moment. And stuff is stuff at the end of the day. I think my attachment to stuff is sometimes a problem. And photos are also stuff. I'd rather have the photos. That's the truth. I think I'd rather have the photos than any of the other stuff. The only other stuff, mementos that I can think of that I would rather have over the photos is thumbs. She's my baby doll. She was my mama's baby doll. Maybe one day we'll do a video on thumbs. Y'all want to meet thumbs? Probably y'all do. Y'all definitely want to meet thumbs. I already know before we're done filming this, y'all are going to say, yeah, y'all want to meet thumbs. Of course you do. Who wouldn't? I'm still going to go with pictures. There's pictures of thumbs. That almost makes me want to cry. So we're just going to close this video out for today. I don't know if it was a good time, a bad time, a time of introspection. But I'm glad that you were here anyway. And I hope you made it all the way to the end on this one. Felt a little weird for some reason. Maybe I should start doing my tags earlier in the day again instead of after a long day of work. Like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, subscribe if you know how, and comment down below. Do you disagree with any of my answers? Do you agree with any of my answers? And until next time, I'll see you real soon. Use your thumb, Misty. You have to use your thumb to open your... Oh, no, I have my phone. You have to use your thumb. Stop using your finger, Misty. What are you doing? What question are you on? Question number 8. I mean, they both would be bad, but take the less frequent of the bad, right? I mean, that's what you would do, right? I don't know. I need to remember what everybody's answers were, and I don't. That's my answer. And either. Why are these so deep and I feel like they're almost sad? It's late at night. Maybe it's just too late at night for me to be doing a Would You Rather tag today. I don't know, guys. Let's just keep on going. And I think I don't know if that was a good time, a bad time, a sad time, an inflection time. No, Misty.